Hello friends, this is Scott with Modern Living Off-Grid, and today I'd like to talk to you about portable ice makers and why my wife and I chose to purchase one. My wife and I live a fairly active lifestyle, and it's not unusual for us to go through, 2 or 3 of these bottles a day of water each. Since we like our water ice cold, we were purchasing ice. After a while, that got expensive, and it took up a very large amount of room in our RV's refrigerator freezer. We tried making ice using the old-fashioned trays, but the problem with these is, if you're familiar with RV refrigerators and freezers, there's not a lot of room. These simply took up too much room, and to freeze the water took too much time. We could not get the amount of ice we needed every day. After searching for several months, we ultimately decided on the home portable ice maker. What we really like about this unit is it'll produce up to 26 pounds of ice per day, far more than my wife and I need. And we also like the warranty that this unit came with. It comes with a 24-month warranty, and if you send in the registration card, they extend that by 6 months, giving this unit a 30-month warranty. We've been using this unit for about 3 months, and we've had 0 problems with it. The unit is very simple to operate. There's simply 2 buttons on the top to operate it. One is an on-off to turn the unit's power on and off, and the other one is the size of ice cube you want, either small or large. We typically like the large. There's 2 warning lights in here. One if the unit runs low on water, and the second when the unit is full. When either case happens, the unit will simply stop making ice. To make ice, all you have to do is add water. We generally use filtered water. We're sometimes uncertain about the water quality we get at the RV parks we stay, so we typically will buy water from Walmart or the local grocery store. We simply bring this little unit in and fill it at one of the refilling stations. This way we know the water is safe to drink and we don't have the hard water to plug up our unit. Depending on how much ice you want to make, it generally takes maybe 2 to 3 cups of water. So we simply fill the water container up. Actually, this unit's going into harvest mode, and you can kind of see how the unit harvests. So there are the ice cubes on the back, and in a second here they're going to drop. There they drop. And then after a couple of seconds they're going to be moved into the hopper section. And now the process starts again. Going back to how to fill the unit, again, very simple. I've got my water. I'm simply going to remove my hopper section. And you basically just pour the water in. There's a max fill line, so you don't have to worry about overfilling the unit. Put the ice back in, and that's it. It's really that simple. There's a couple of sensors up here I want to mention. These are what detect your ice level. So when the ice gets filled up in the hopper, it'll block these sensors, which will tell the unit it's full. Maintenance on this unit is very, very simple. Typically what we'll do about once a week, we'll take a solution of 50-50 water and vinegar, and we'll run it through the unit. We'll run maybe 2 or 3 ice cycles. What that does is the water and vinegar solution will clean the internals of the unit. We'll drain that water out. We'll refill it with fresh water. Run a couple of cycles to get all the vinegar and water out, and we're good to go. Typically about once a week we'll do that. For off-grid use, this unit won't run on my 1000-watt Xantrac inverter. It simply pulls too much power when the compressor kicks on. It will run fine on my 2000-watt Honda. Today we're plugged into a KOA in the Black Hills of South Dakota, so power is not a problem. Generally we run our generator maybe an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. So it's really not a problem. Typically when we run the unit in the evening, we'll just grab a bag and we'll throw the ice in a bag. This isn't too bad taking up space in our refrigerator. In the morning we'll run it just to make sure that we have enough ice to fill up our water container. After solving our ice making problem, I just noticed that this guy went into a full condition. So basically if you look at the unit here, we got the red light on indicating the unit is full. And if we open it up, we can see that the hopper is pretty much full. These two sensors here are blocked by the ice. Typically what I do now is I'd go ahead and fill up one of my ice containers. One issue that we had after we solved our ice making problem is we didn't have a good way to keep our water cold. We had some older, junkier plastic containers or plastic thermoses that we'd stick it in, but in 2 to 3 hours our ice would be gone. My wife did some searching on Amazon. She came across these guys, manufactured by Bubba, and I have to tell you, I am very impressed by these units. According to the manufacturer, it'll keep stuff cold for 42 hours. Will it? I don't know. Maybe if you didn't consume any liquid or refill it, but in our general practice, if I fill this full of ice every day, I can probably refill this 2 to 3 times and still have ice in the morning. Another thing we really like about this unit is the inside is made out of stainless steel, not plastic, so we don't have to worry about chemicals possibly leaching into our water. It has a nice handle on it, making it very easy to carry. We actually like the smaller unit so much that we actually went out and purchased its big brother. What we like about this unit is it's obviously larger and it can contain more water. We'll use these, for example, if we go out on an extended hike. Earlier this week we hiked up to Harney Peak out in the Black Hills, filled this up with ice, filled it up with water, and it lasted for about the 5.5 hours it took for us to walk up and back. The other thing we really like about these is they're very easy to clean. We simply soap and water, slosh it around a little bit, and let it dry. If you have experience with ice makers, please feel free to comment below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing. Thanks for watching.